welcome back to Learning to Be Prepared. Today I wanted to show you an updated Isopod by Vanquest. Now what an Isopod is it's an organizer that when it's closed like this, it's very small and out of the way. But when you open it up, it turns into a much larger organizer or pouch. This is called the Isopod 2.0 because it's the updated version. Now it looks pretty small when you're looking at it like this, but it actually opens up into a much larger pouch that is 8.7 inches tall, 6 inches wide left to right, and it's going to be about 3.5 to 4 inches or so in depth from front to back once it's open. So it really does create a lot more space once you open this up. This comes in 3 colors: wolf gray, black, and coyote tan, and this is going to be the wolf gray. The price of the medium right here is $23.99. They make a smaller one that's about 1.5 inches or so smaller, and it's going to be $19.99. So the small one is about $20, the large one is about $24. And again, they come in 3 colors: wolf gray, black, and coyote tan. Now, I personally like the wolf gray because that's what color all of my Vanquest gear is for the most part. Okay, so the difference between the Isopod 2.0 versus the original is that this one is a good bit lighter, and it folds up into a flat square, whereas the older one you had to roll it up. And when you rolled it up to close it, it created a little bit more thickness. The third difference is on the back. You have 2 columns of the MOLLE gear instead of just one on the small and the medium, whereas the original one, the small had 1 column, and with having 2, when you connect it to your outside of your bag, it becomes much more sturdy, because when you just have 1 connector, it kind of wobbles on that. So anyway, this is going to be the Isopod 2.0. When you open this up, and I'll give it a good open for you, you can see that it is definitely much larger. It has a little grommet in the bottom as well to drain water, and I'll turn it inside where you can see the rest of it. It has Velcro right on the inside, so if you don't want this to be in the way, you can tuck it under there. You can also just bend it straight down like that and it'll be out of the way. Here you have a piece of hook and loop so that you can close it just like that. And that's actually the same piece that it closes with when it's folded up. Here you can see that you have a drawstring, and they did a really nice job on that. It has a little plastic nub here so that the drawstring doesn't go too far in and come out of the connector. So you can just hold that connector down to loosen it or undo it. Also, they make a nice little piece of fabric there holding this little thing into place. So they did a really nice job on that. They also, on the back, have a little hook or loop type deal. You can put a carabiner through that, or a slick clip, or any type of clip that you want to hang this from, if you want to hang it like that. So when you want to close this up, basically you just fold up on the bottom like that. Fold the sides in, just like that. Fold it in half like that, and of course I left the cap on the inside. Let me get that back out there. There we go. Okay, so we'll do this one more time. Okay, so the first thing is just go ahead and fold the bottom up. Fold it over like that. Fold the other side just like that, and fold it in half and pull the lid down. And now you're back into the original closed package. And if you just want to take your fingers and kind of smash it together, it'll make it just a little bit tighter for you. Okay? Okay, in just a moment, we'll be right back, and I'm going to show you how to connect this to your pack using the MOLLE sticks, and we'll also go over a few other ways that you can attach it and list some of the possibilities on how to use it. Okay guys, welcome back. I wanted to show you how it looks when you attach the Isopod 2.0 to your backpack. I used 2 of the MOLLE sticks by Vanquest and just looped them through the MOLLE on the back of the pouch to the MOLLE on the bag. So this is what it looks like. It's very small and out of the way. when you want to use it, you just open it up and you put your hand in it if you want, and the pouch opens up just like that. Now I really like this. Oftentimes in the mornings when I'm going to work, I have items like sometimes my flashlight, pocket knife, wallet, and things like that. Sometimes I don't take the time to put everything up in all the pockets because I'm in a hurry. So I can open this up and just drop everything in there, and I'm good to go. And if I want, I can also use this drawstring like that and tighten it too a little bit. Now, to give you a couple of other ideas of things that you can use inside here, I have a 34-ounce water bottle, and I'll show you that that fits in there just fine. I actually still had this drawn shut a little bit from when I tightened it earlier, but that fits just fine in there. If you take one of these large first aid kits, that fits in here. I've got Velcro on the back of this, so when I slide in here, sometimes it catches on this hook and loop. So I'm going to turn it around for you and make it a lot easier for you. So that will hold that as well. And that's a pretty good size little medical pouch. Other things that you can do is if you have other organizers, you can drop those in there. And again, I have Velcro type attachment on the back, so it's catching over there, so I'll turn it around for you. But it fits in there pretty well. And I have another one here that's pretty full. And it all fits in there just fine. Okay, so a couple of different ways that you can also carry this pouch. I'm just going to go ahead and take out these molly sticks. And I'm going to close this for a second. On the back, you also have a belt loop that you can see right here. And that'll fit up to a 3-inch belt. Again, you have these molly attachment points that you can use for right here. And something else that I like is Vanquest has a new strap, which I'll be doing a review on as well. See if I can get that into picture. It's just a universal strap, and it has these little stick clips on it right here. So another thing you can do with this is you can attach those clips. Just like that. And you can make this into a shoulder bag or wrap it around your waist or whatever. But it creates a little hanging bag like that. Okay, so also some of the uses that you can do with this as well is you can just take this organizer and drop it in a pack, whether you have it full or closed up. So you don't really even have to attach it to anything. You can just put what you want in it, open up your bag, and drop it in. Now I'm going to take this strap off one more time here. And I want to show you one other type of way. Let's say, for an example, like on the back of this organizer, I have one of these molars. So basically, you just use these little strips of Velcro, and you loop it through here, and you loop it through the back of the molly. And so what happens is, let me move this bag out of the way for a minute. If you have one of like the Vanquest Ibex 20s or Ibex 30s, you can take one of these, cut it down to size to fit this little section of hooking of the molly. And so you'll attach that, and you can just stick it inside your bag like this. And that way you can have a little bit of organization inside one of these bags. Okay guys, so in closing, just to give you a couple of ideas of how else you could use this. If you're going hunting, you could use it to put small game inside, like if you are taking care of some squirrels or something like that. If you're out berry picking, or if you're camping and you're looking for tinder, you know, you can attach this to your belt like that. and then just open this up, put the lid down inside like that, and that way as you're picking berries or whatever, you just put everything in there. Got lots of room. If you're going to the range, you can take this and put your shotgun shells in it, or if you like to collect brass, you can pick up your brass and put it in here. There's just a lot of different things. You can even put extra magazines in here and put it on your belt if you'd like. Okay guys, well, I hope you enjoy the 2.0 version of the Isopod. And just to close this up before we leave, I'll just go ahead and take up the lid, fold the bottom up like that, fold it in, fold that side over, close it up, and we're good to go. All right, guys, y'all have a great day.